Hello, you're welcome back to this tutorial again. So let's go to our next tutorial on pond construction, which is earthen pond on this tutorial. So earthen pond construction. Number one, when constructing an earthen pond, you will need good source of water such as springs, streams, groundwater, manual pumped water from borehole or rain-filled water, but this will require you harvest the fishes before the level falls too low. That's if you are using rain-filled water in your area, in an area where there is no source of water and you depend on rainwater, on rain-filled water to do your fish farming. That means you always be calculative to harvest your fish before the water level falls too low. Number two, soil containing clay is the best for building ponds as it holds water than any other soil. To test the soil, dig a 3 feet or 1 meter hole deep and take sample of soil from the bottom. I hope you understand this. You have to dig a 3 feet or 1 meter hole deep and take sample of soil. Just fetch it out with your hands from the bottom. Moisten the soil and squeeze a handful of it into a ball. Just mold it with your hand. Mold it into a ball. Then throw it about 50 centimeters into the air and catch. Just throw it up 50 centimeters up and catch it. If the ball falls apart in your hand, this means it's not good for building earth pond. If you throw it and the ball scatters, just know the soil cannot contain water. If the ball holds together, it probably has enough clay to hold water for your fish pond. Number three, when building an earthen pond, construct it to rectangular shape. Construct it to rectangular shape. Now let's see this pond. You can see this earthen pond is at rectangular shape. Okay. Construct it to a rectangular shape. So it is much easier to build and also harvest when square than square and circle ponds. It is more easier to harvest than making the pond complete square at the measurement or circle. So number four, the smallest recommended size is 2 meter by 5 meter. Number five, when preparing the pond, remove trees, vegetation and rocks, though light vegetation can be planted later on. So why I said you should remove all this is for you to have enough space to do whatever you want to do, except the trees or the vegetation does not affect where you want to dig your pond. So you can remove all this and come back later and plant them later. Number six, measure and stake out the pond size as deemed necessary. Measure it before you start digging or before excavating. Number seven, remove the top layer of soil and keep it outside the pond area. So when you are digging or when you are excavating your pond, make sure all the soil are out and then you can use them as a shade. Now you can see this other pond, this area seems higher. It's as if this place is higher. Now when I look at this place, it's higher than where this tree is. So that means all the soil that came out from this pond was being moved and was used to round this area. was used around this area. So on this surface is where you walk around to feed the fishes. So it will always be high for you to stretch your hands or your feeder to feed the fish. Okay. Treat the pond by liming without filling water for 14 days. So in our next tutorial, we'll be coming back to treat liming your earthen pond. We'll be coming back to treat liming your earthen pond. So you see how to, you will know and understand how to treat the pond by liming it. So it's a very vital thing to do when immediately after excavating your earthen pond. Once you excavate, the next thing is liming. So we're coming back to talk about liming. So thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed the class. Have a nice day. Thank you for choosing Grand Skills as your #1 online free professional course creator. For your notice, I want you to know that the instructor of this course has put in so much effort, time and money just to create this content for you to learn all for free. So please do well to click on the subscribe button, turn on the bell notification to all so you will be the first to get our video tutorials we'll be posting at all time. Also give it a thumbs up and drop a comment to help us improve more. Thank you.